Oh, you're already recording.
I am.
Hi, my name is Raúl Ochoa, and I live here in Tucson, Arizona. Nací en Jalisco, Mexico, and then migrated to the Bay Area, California. So big shout out to the Bay, Richmond. And I've been living in Tucson, Arizona for 5 years, and Tucson has become my home because in terms of my identity, as a queer identified male, I found that I'm always living within different worlds and within borders and on the edge and on the margins of different intersections. So living here in the border has literally made me come to like a place of cross paths and intersections. So it has been really interesting, and it has allowed for me to develop my own process in terms of how I identify and in terms of my queerness. So the border has played a pivotal role in how I have grown, and nurtured that aspect of myself and many other aspects as well. So here I'm a community organizer with various groups. Corazón de Tucson, which is a group of families that are fighting for justice and equality and dignity here in the borderlands among so much repression. So we do know your rights presentations. We have a protection network for people that are at risk of being detained, so that there's a proper set of structures set up to support people legally, monetarily, morally, spiritually that may be in detention. And also I work with the Southside Workers Center here with the day labor program, and also we do political education and leadership development here amongst the jornaleros. So that's really exciting work. And then also work with Youth Unidos and the ethnic studies struggle, because youth are fighting against HB 2281, which is a ban on ethnic studies. So also in organizing, I am within different worlds, and different struggles. And something that I want to get stronger is the queer organizing, or the queer dialogue and analysis, and realities, that we acknowledge them more and that they're integrated as part of all these spaces, so that because oftentimes there's a need to create spaces separate from our organizing to be able to feel safe and feel that we can talk about queerness and the intersections of all my identities. So sometimes I feel that I need to be in the closet while I'm organizing in different spaces. And so I am striving and struggling to get to a point where I could just be all of me in all spaces. And that has been a very big struggle, and it's a process, it's a journey that is beautiful and painful at the same time. So I'm really grateful that you, Lee, right there, and your compañeros and compañeras that have come from Havoc and Pride at Work and all the beautiful projects that you're a part of, I think are serving as catalysts to really push, this debate in an organic way for that. So I think a lot of the work that y'all are doing, I think is having a beautiful, healthy impact in the local work that we're doing here, to be able to bring these issues at the forefront. Because I view this tour as like a tool for organizing and for bringing these issues up in our communities, and so it gives us more, it empowers me at least in being able to have more strength and more support in bringing up these issues where sometimes I feel alone, and feel like I am burdened with having to bring it up and having this martyr syndrome of being the one that feels that is the only one that needs to bring these things up, when we shouldn't feel that. It should be brought by anybody, whether they identify as queer or not. We should always feel safe, and there should always be non-oppressive language, non-oppressive behaviors, that are very conscious and very considerate of all our struggles and all our identities, in one space. So I'm really excited about today, and just the amount of people that came, I think, shows how much this conversation is needed and how much people are really yearning to have these conversations for that. So I think that is really amazing and inspiring, because I honestly didn't know what to expect. Labor Day weekend, people are out, whatever. It was just, I felt that maybe, very few people were going to show up, or it was just going to be a conversation between you and I, Lee, which that would have been perfectly fine as well. But over 50 people came, so I think that's really amazing, and it gives me more motivation and inspiration to really bring these things up and and know that other people are on that same page, you know, and are trying to get these conversations rolling that are going to strengthen all of our movement and really bring about a liberatory force within our grassroots movements that is going to be a force that needs to be reckoned with. So we're on our way. Thank you so much, and take care.